Hello, this is Devin Roy, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about how milk is for the babies. This series is a Tip to My Former Self series. My plan is to write a book, Tips to My Former Self, maybe call it How to Not Suck at Everything. But let's get on topic. Milk, the final frontier. Or is it? First off, milk has lactose. Lactose is not that great for you because it is a sugar, so it can raise the glycemic index of your food if you cook with milk ingredients. Or if you drink it straight, it has an effect on your blood sugar. Like 75% of people are lactose intolerant to some degree. So it's important to, if you have stinky farts, to check out the dairy in your diet. See if you cut back, you won't have as many stinky farts. That's my experience. Milk also has saturated fat, which increases LDL cholesterol. It can cause acne, which a lot of people are wondering why they have acne. It's the saturated fats in your diet. A lot of times it increases insulin-like growth factor. So that can be a problem for someone who's prone to acne. I know a few people, and I would stay away from anything like red meats or milk products in general. Also, it's bad for your pancreas too. Not only does it increase your LDL cholesterol, it also, saturated fat anyway, kills pancreatic beta cells in vitro, maybe not in vivo, I'm not sure, but there is evidence to suggest that saturated fat's not so great for your pancreas. BCAAs are the amino acids that are found in milk products, and I forget what they stand for, but essentially they are touted as sort of a nutritional supplement. Unfortunately, it increases insulin resistance, which if you're pre-diabetic or diabetic, you should consider dropping the BCAAs out of your diet, as well as animal proteins in general, just because they have an effect on your insulin resistance. It's sort of like if you were starving and in the woods and you were hunting. That would be a situation where your body would say, I'm not getting enough sugar, so I'm going to make it. And I'm going to do so by telling the body to cut down on its intake of insulin. BCAAs have that effect. Plant-based proteins do not. Another thing that's in milk is casein. And casein is a protein, unlike BCAAs, it lasts a lot longer. Some people are allergic to it. Not everybody is. I think 1% of people have an allergy. And the allergy can be anything from anaphylactic shock to sneezing. It's can be common cold symptoms. So if you notice when you have milk or dairy based ingredients that you have a runny nose or something, you might have a casein allergy. If you have itchy skin, you might have a casein allergy. That seems to be the allergy that's most like food allergies and less like an intolerance like lactose. Lastly, milk has some icky stuff in it. I'm talking hormones, pesticides, and the last one is antibiotics. So you don't want to be eating antibiotics because your bacteria is going to grow resistant to small amounts of antibiotics which are in milk, and they're not just penicillin. They're measuring across the scale, and this is all industrial non-organic milk. Organic milk tends to have a lot less of the icky stuff in it, so there's a lot less hormones, a lot less pesticides, a lot less antibiotics. So that's my tip to my former self. Milk is for the babies. Leave it that way.